Alright boys, there's going to be a lot of stuff in this video. Here's a picture from my 30-inch mower when I first bought it. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of different things in this video. Here's a picture of actually the same yard that we do this video about my truck breaking down and stuff, which is in this video. This is my birthday pic, thanks to my brother. Gave me credit. Oh, my customer has a kicker sound system built into a tailgate on his truck, on this GMC truck. Thought I'd show y'all a picture of that because it's awesome. Oh man, my friend Chris, he's a local guy, does Furt and Squirt, just got his Z-Spray ride-on sprayer, and he's excited about that, and it's a really cool machine, so shout out to you, Mr. Chris, if you're watching this. I'll send you this video. Alright guys, so we're in Athens, and we have a baby that might be born today, but I was remembering that there's the skate park that I used to come to when I was a younger guy, and it's still over here. It's still here now. And yeah, it's awesome. And I used to go down this on my skateboard. Yeah, it's cool. Some kids over there, not hardly anyone here. There used to be a lot of people here when I was growing up, but you know, this is about an hour away from my house, but it's super cool. It's got like this bowl part over here, goes over there, and it snakes all back through here. Yeah. Wow. Awesome. I just want to show you guys. You gotta save the battery for taking video of baby, right? Alright guys, we're still at that same park doing a little walking. And comment below if you guys are into skateboarding when you were younger, or rollerblading, BMX, or whatever. Did a little bit of all of it. We did some bike, dirt track, bicycle, you know, stuff too. Not when I was a little kid doing that skate park. You know, I was probably 12, 13, 14. I think I started though when I was, you know, 10 something. It was good. We did pretty well. Me and my brother. It was a lot of fun. And then I got into radio control racing, and I love that even more than skateboarding, which I still like skateboarding, but yeah, it's a crazy thing. All right, this park's beautiful. All right, guys, as you can see, we got this walker mower, and we're mowing this real nice yard. It's a real nice yard. It's it's really thick grass. Not too bad on this little slope section, but a lot of the yard is super thick and super clumpy. You'll see that here in a second, but we're just mowing it up. So here's on this right side of the yard here. Now this is before the truck broke, and I did not had no idea the truck was gonna break. You know, at this point it's just early in the morning, and I was just filming this yard, mowing this yard. So you know, we're just mowing along the Walker R21. Man, this thing, it's an awesome little mower, I will tell you that. I have over 100 hours on it now. Still zero issues, zero belt wear. I mean, really, you know, haven't had any issues with it at all. You know, so it's been an awesome mower. I mean, you know, everything has pros and cons, but I've been really enjoying it. And you know, I usually actually leave the mulch kit on the walker, but you know, I had a throttle cable break on my Snapper Pro, so I had to wait for that to come in. And actually right now it needs clutch work too. And so you know, so I took the mulch kit off because I'm gonna have to cut some thick stuff in my fields beside my church with it and stuff. So I had to take it off, but I actually like the mulch kit on for sure, because the walker, I mean, it's awesome. Then you can, like, you know, trim the both sides stuff. You see, I'm kind of backing up because I got trying to keep all, I mean, it's a bunch of clippings. I'm trying to keep it out of this pine straw over here. You can see, still got just a little bit in there anyway. And I did the best I could to try to blow it, clean it up. But man, it's clumpy. And, you know, our yards here, man, it's been really thick, clumpy grass. I'm sure a lot of you guys have been dealing with that too. Pretty wet. I mean, the whole year 2020, we've got above average rain. Oh, something else I wanted to show you down here at the dock. Look at this tree over here on the left, covered in these mayflies, and they're all on me as I'm mowing and blowing along. They're just all on me. They're called mayflies. They're supposed to be here in May. Sometimes they're in June, but now, I mean, we're all the way in like beginning of September. I'm filming this, and man, I don't know. I guess 2020 is messing them up too, right? But I blew a few of them off the dock to feed the fish. So sorry for you environmental people out there. But you can see those little dimples in the water. That
all right,
was
boys, so
fish eating.
I finished those 3 yards, and then my truck wouldn't start. It was click, click. And I hooked up jumper cables to my mower, let that run for 30 minutes. You know, kept trying it, would not do anything. I went under there with pliers, tapped on the starter a little bit, and then I came back up with, you know, jumper cables are still hooked up to the walker mower, and I try it, nothing, and then I turn it off and try it again, boom, it works. So, and then, so like, since I got it running, I'm gonna have to drive a little bit out of my way. I'm gonna drive over to the parts store, and I wanna have them test the battery on my truck. It's only like 2 years old, the battery, March of 2018 or something. It was new like when I bought the truck. And then the alternator, I replaced that already once since I had the truck. So that's only like probably last year or something. Actually, I did it just like a few months after I bought the truck. But here's the thing, the third component of it that I thought of, because, you know, I work on a lot of cars and stuff, unfortunately. Oh, man. It's just, you know, part of the game, part of the business. And I work on all me and my wife's cars and everything. And I thought about, I wonder about that starter. And, because I've done a lot of work on my truck, injectors, all kinds of stuff. And I know that starter is original, is factory. So 11 years old for that starter. So I think the starter and the battery and the alternator test good. And they did a starter test at the auto parts store and said the starter was bad. So I got to figure out, my next yards are in the gated community. I got to figure out, am I going to risk it and go in there, and maybe it'll start fine. You know, the next, I got to do at least 2 or 3 of these more big properties. I could go ahead and try that and risk it, or I could drive home right now and replace the starter, but I'm gonna have to let the truck cool down a little bit because it's gonna be super hot under, you know, because I'm driving it right now, and then go to Reynolds and do that. But man, oh man, I'll be really behind, and it's holiday weekend, and oh man, all that stuff together. It's kind of bad, but you know, guys, just part of the business. I'm in it with you too. So, all right, I gotta figure this out. All right, boys, so I decided to come home. Hang on, buddy, be careful. This right here is hot. Decided to come home, work on my starter here. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna put this starter in, hopefully get back to it. Might need 2 hands for this. There we go. This Milwaukee thing is awesome. Check that out. Gotta love it. It's hot up in here. River, hang on. This right here is super hot. That's hot. I want that too. Want to hold it for a minute? So I got a spray ball with water and started cooling this down so I could start, you know, it's still hot. So I'm gonna have to wait a few more minutes. But you see there's another one right there. I sprayed it, just put a squirt bottle, see over there, with water in it, just to help accelerate the cooling power down, because I'm gonna switch this out and get right back on the road. So you got your couple bolts there. There's one up in there, and then you gotta undo your wires. I'm gonna loosen that first, and then undo your wires and your heat shield here. And always unplug the battery first, which I did up there. Take the black cable off your battery first, just so you don't have any voltage going to it. And that's basically how you replace your starter. It's right under here. Got your flywheel here, and you know, it is what it is. There it is. There's your flywheel. See the sprocket? And your starter, basically it turns that, and that's how you get your engine running. So not a huge deal. It's 150 bucks, $40 core charge, and we'll get it up in there. Just need to wait for a minute for it to cool down. I mean, stuff's still really hot, but yeah, that's what we're up to. Keep moving. All right, boys. So here's the new one, and you got to transfer your heat shield. I ended up undoing the wires while it was still attached up in the truck, just because I was waiting for it to cool down anyway. So I just carefully undid the wire off that side. Might be better to do it after, but I don't know. I might do it the same way when I put it back. I might just put the wire on after I mount this up. So anyway, you got to do these two bolts and move your heat shield onto the new one. This is a remanufactured one. It was like 140, 150, and then I have to bring that one back for the core charge. But as you can see, it's a Chrysler one. This might be original one on the truck in 2009. So anyway, all right, Ruby, let me see that 1/4 inch ratchet. We're gonna get to it.
I'm gonna hold it down.
There you go, guys. This Milwaukee, there's a little lock thing so you can lock it. This Milwaukee thing is a lifesaver, because you can just, you just pop it loose like this, and then once you pop it loose, you can unlock it right here with your finger and do the little unlock button, and then you know how much time that saves? Once you break it free, I mean, that's awesome. It really is. Oh boy, this is going to be a problem too, because look at this. It's on the side right here, hole, and then for some reason on the new one, the hole is on the top. So I have to figure out what I'm going to do about that. I might could just, I'll probably just put a hole in the top of this heat shield, you know what I mean, and just run my screw in there. Probably is exactly what I'm going to do, but that's a bummer. Don't know why they would make it different, but I don't know. It is what it is. So I wonder how close to the line it is.
Milwaukee. To get the white channel. These are toolboxes.
Yeah. Alright, boys. Got a little hole drilled. I put the other one in first, and then just eyeballed it real close, made a mark with a Sharpie on the top, and made a hole. Doesn't have to be perfect, I don't think. It's just the way this heat shield is. Also, on that little gold part right there, right here, there was like some burrs that were sticking out the side, so I got my chainsaw file and just kind of smoothing that out a little bit. So it is a remanufactured one. It's the only one the parts store had in stock, so I was like, I'll take it. But so I think it should be good now, you know, after we do all this. So let's get it back in the truck, see how it is. Alright guys, check this out. So I ran to go get the drill bit for my drill, and apparently River did a little customization here on my ratchet. So guess I just branded it good for myself. Alright boys, there she is, installed. Let's go put the battery back on, see if it starts. Alright boys, moment of truth. Oh yeah! I'm not going anywhere. It sounds so fast when it turns now. So that's awesome. New starter installed. Man, you guys can totally do this in your driveway. I did it in my driveway. Probably took me about an hour or something, maybe less. You know, and Rivers with me too if I went in a little faster. I better get to work though because I'm way behind schedule. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that and just part of the struggles of owning a lawn care business. All right, let's keep hustling. Truck's running great.